Hello, everybody. So here we are, another stop of the day here. We're at Repeat's Party Store in Holland, Michigan. We're going to go in. I actually got a pre-set up with the owner, Mike, here today. Going to kind of go over some things that he's got going on, some store picks and some things that are coming up. So we're going to go in and take a look and see what we can find. Hopefully we can find some good bottles because I know there's a couple things that I'm looking for. So hang tight. We're going to go ahead and go inside. So here we are. We're at Repeats. We're going to go ahead and go inside where it's nice and toasty warm because it's freezing out here. So we'll see you inside. So here we go inside. We'll see what we got going on. All right. So we're inside Repeat's Party Store in Holland, Michigan. We're going to go ahead and we're going to meet the owner, Mike, and go through some of their barrel picks and things like that. They've got quite a few barrel picks and everything out here. So here we have Mike, the owner of Repeats. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you
Michael
doing, Michael?
from
How you doing?
Beach Sand Bourbon. Just kind of want to get an idea of some things that you have going on here and some things that you're looking to do for the future. You got quite a few barrel picks here. Great selection. Probably one of the better ones I've seen around West Michigan.
Yeah, we try.
So
We just have fun picking out barrels and trying new things. So we like to have a good selection. Try to be a go-to place for the area. Stop people from driving out to GR or Kalamazoo, and just put out a good selection, good prices, and good service. So
definitely.
that's our main
So
goals.
I know you guys do quite a bit with Maker's Mark. I don't know if you've got anything future coming up with Maker's Mark.
We went down in December, picked a new Maker's barrel. We should have that end of March, maybe early April. We're waiting right now on a 1792 full proof pick.
That'd be
That
nice.
was a distiller selection, so they just kind of pick it and send it to us. We just got in the Elijah Craig barrel proof that we picked in August. We go down next month. We're going to do a Blanton's pick,
Okay.
single barrel, and in April we're going to go down and do a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye pick.
Nice.
Other than that, we're kind of waiting for some of our other offerings from Sazerac, and we're looking at some other unique barrels to do in the future. And there's quite a bit of programs out there, just kind of figuring out where you want to be and where
Right.
you want to go with.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely. So like I said, definitely a great selection. As you can see, pretty much start over this way, and all of our barrel picks and everything are all over here. So
yeah, we have a El Corazon Añejo aged in a WL Weller barrel. So
there you go.
tequila pick. But it's got some bourbon roots.
It's aged in barrel, bourbon
WL
Barrel.
Weller. So
Nice.
nice finish to it. Super smooth. You don't get a whiskey taste to it. So if you're kind of frowning on whiskey and prefer tequila, it's definitely a super easy drinker. And the price point's nice. It's at like $46, where you can mix it if you're not a straight drinker of tequila.
Right.
It's not super expensive. It's kind of right in that sweet spot.
Yeah, I kind of a closet drinker of tequila.
Yeah, it's additive free, so it's
Yeah.
don't give you that nasty hangover sometimes. So this is our second Elijah barrel proof pick. It's about 120 proof.
Okay.
Super easy drinker. It doesn't have a ton of heat. Really enjoyed picking this one out. It came out of the Shenley warehouse, which is kind of new to their barrel program. They've kind of expanded their offerings out of their different rick houses from around the area, so it's kind of cool to get from a different rick house.
So you went down and personally picked this one out?
Yeah, I had a group of like 8 guys that went down. Had a great weekend. But yeah, it's always super fun going to Heaven Hill. So
Right.
Did a really awesome job on our picks.
Definitely. And then the Coppercraft
Coppercraft
is actually here in Holland.
Yep.
You guys
split that barrel with D. Schuler's in Grand Rapids. So,
Okay.
we kind of collabed on the barrel. We found a profile that fit us both. It's a 9-ish-year-old whiskey, so it's really, really tasty. Lots of depth to that.
You guys do anything with New Holland at all, or
Actually,
the
we have
Origin
their
series?
I have a few bottles left of our cask strength that we did with them. Tend to get into the high proofers. This one's like a 118, 119.
Okay.
But yeah, we've always liked, I think this is our 4th barrel we've done with New Holland. We like working with those guys. Talked to them about doing another one this year. I keep bugging them about their origin, but they just can't make enough juice to put it in their barrel program. So
yeah,
we actually went down for the Yellowstone and did the Rebel pick at the same time. That was a fun trip. Kind of made of a couples weekend out of it. I had some friends flying from Colorado, and we picked those barrels.
Is that a 115 on the Yellowstone?
Yeah, that's the 115. I think now the new ones will go up to like 119.
Nice.
The cask strength on the Rebel is 120. It's a wheated whiskey. Super sweet.
Yeah, Rebel's really good.
Yeah.
Just for even the regular Rebel. But I'm sure a single barrel store pick would probably be a better bottle for sure.
Yeah. So that's fun. We get to, sometimes you get to name them. So my nickname's Boozy. So we call that Repeats Boozy Sauce.
There you go.
And, my buddy, we went down to there with his name Casey, so we called this one Casey's Midnight Special.
Nice.
So just have a little fun with it. So the High West came in. It was one of 8 single barrels in the state. It was kind of a blend, so it was a little larger barrel. But it's kind of unique just to get a limited barrel pick for the state from High West. Super tasty. Kind of hits all the notes. It's drinkable. It's got some heat to it. It's got some depth of flavor. Just all around nice bottle.
It's got a high rye mash bill. Nice. Super
So
great
some of the things
selection.
we do is I have a bourbon club we work with. Kind of evolved it into some different things, but it's going to be called Pour, Sip, and Repeat. We actually have a Facebook group. We're trying to get some of our customers involved, helping to pick barrels and just being a little more involved, but also to try to reward them for being customers and shoppers and having access to some allocated bottles, and reward them for their loyalty. So
Definitely.
So that Elijah Barrel and this Old Elk and Old Soul have been part of that group. We have a few guys that go down. They've got a pretty unique palate profile they look for. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. So to try to create almost a taste profile for the store when you go from barrel to barrel that everyone seems to enjoy. And like I said, pour, sip, and repeat.
Definitely. It's a great program.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what we're going to do is just kind of go through and see what all you got over here to offer and kind of get an idea. And then we're going to pick out some stuff and obviously take some stuff home today.
Great.
So
Awesome.
I appreciate your time.
No problem, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So we're going to go over here and take a peek. So Jack Daniel's Bonded, definitely a great bottle to pick up if you can find one. Seeing those. Start over here with the bourbon selection. Quite a bit of stuff. You got your RD ones. Got the Amarana, French Oak. Here's your Amarana back in here. That's supposed to be like your Penelope, Rio, kind of the same mash bill flavors. I got your barrel. Start out here on the bottom. Your Old Scout, Contradiction Rye, Contradiction, Remus. Got a Remus straight bourbon whiskey here. Good bottle. Go through in your Evan Williams 1783s, bottled in bond, Henry McKenna, early times, all through You got your old Granddad 114 here. I know everybody's looking for that, so definitely got a good stock of that here. So go through and grab you one of those. Balcones at the Texas single malt.
Non-smoked.
Peerless. Yeah, non-smoke, definitely. we know that story. But go through Wilderness Trail. Definitely a good bottle there, Wilderness Trail. Jim Beam selection through here. Old Tub, hiding out.
Nice
Got your Old Overholt. Hirsch, Rittenhouse. Elijah Craig's. Makers. Russell's 10-year. That's a good bottle. Got your Wild Turkey Rare Breed. That's definitely one worth picking up. Some more Wild Turkeys. In through the Ezra Brooks. Going into your flavored whiskeys like the Flying Ace. Several of those. Got your Jeffersons up in here. Old Foresters. 1897s. You got your 1910, 1920s. Statesmans. Go on through to your Jack Daniels. Got your Jack Daniels selection. Got your Single Barrel Select. Good bottle there. Can't go wrong with a good Jack Daniels, that's for sure. Got your Blade and Bow. Obviously you're looking for your keys. Get your 5 keys, collect those. Go on through. You got your Four Roses, small batch, Four Roses. Through here, you got your Basil Haydens. Again, we're back up to the RD1s. Got your barrels. High West, definitely some good ones. You got your Campfire, your High Country, Double Rye. Bourbons, all the way through to your Bardstowns, Fusion series. Good bottle there on the Fusion series. Got your Origins, Michter's, all the way through your Bullets, and your Knob Creeks, Woodford Reserves, Green River, Weeded, Bourbon, and one we're definitely going to be taking home with us today, which is the Rye. No doubt about that. Over here, got your Dickel's over here. Everybody's favorite there. You got a Natterjack up here. Been hearing a lot about the Natterjack. Good stuff there from what I hear. You got your Nelson. Got your Calumet's. All the way through Jay Mattingly's. So Friday the 13th. Michigama. And Lakeside Moon. Got your Ben Holiday Bottled and Bond there, which is a good one. Got Driftless Glen, Tin Cups, Stranahan's, and your Widow James. I got some Rabbit Hole, Redemption, and obviously your Whistle Pig. All the way through, we got Rossville Union, Angel's Envy back in here, Rossville Union, Templeton Rise, Templeton's. Got some Old Pepper up in here. Yellowstones, got a couple different Yellowstones. Horse Soldier up in the top there. Kentucky Owls. Got a good selection of Kentucky Owls up there. Redwood Empire. Some Old Elk up in there. Sagamore Rye. Got some more Old Soul. Garrison Brothers. Some Oak and Eden up there, some Davies County, some Chattanooga, got some New Riff, got the New Riff single barrel up there, and definitely some Blue Run, Stellums, through the Heaven's Door, and some good stuff on the top, looks like a little bit of overflow. Over here around the corner, we got some Elijah Craig's, some barrel proof. Hiding over here, we got an A124. Got a few things over this way. Stuff hiding up here. Old Ezra's, Remus. Got Daniel sink barrel proof 129.1 on that. Got a Masterson's, I've seen that quite a bit lately. Haven't tried one of those yet. Got a Belfour, Camerlay's favorite right there. The pecan finished. Got some blackened over here. Got a blackened cask strength. So, pretty good options. Apparently, the camera lady had to snag that Belfour pecan wood, so I had to move out of the way for that. So over here we have some 1792 small batch. And a shelf of some pretty good stuff over here. You got a Basil Hayden 10-year over here. You got Basil Hayden rye back in there. Good selection of Penelopes. At the Rosé cask, which is a batch number 7. Penelope Architect. Build number 7 on that one. So you always want to read the top, see what build number that is. Barrel strength, which is definitely a great bottle. Can't go wrong with that. Batch number 16, 116 proof on that. Great bottle. Got some more Bardstown, the Founders Edition. Another Bardstown Fusion series. Up here you got your Mayor Pingree. Got a Yellowstone 2023. Four Roses single barrel. Always want to look down here to see what warehouse, what row, all that information is all down here on the bottom. Heaven Hill. Got another Four Roses small batch. And your Sazerac rye. So over on this side, looks like I got some bigger bottles of some stuff over here. Got Maker's Mark over here. And bourbon creams. These are always good to pick up every now and again. So I think we're going to head to the register with a few other things that we've got, and maybe grab a couple other things off the shelf. So we will definitely let you know what we've got going on in a video at the end. Show the bottles I got, yeah. Not yet.